McKellen was very good at epic acting, but rooting it in reality and rooting it in truth. That you know, there are many people who could play a good Gandalf, but maybe not that many who would make you care about him as much as he does. You know what I mean? And be that and have that vulnerability. But because you've got to be able to unashamedly have a bloody great stick in your hand and go do all that stuff, but actually not just look mental. You know, you actually like something that you care about and something that's human. You know. So all the while you've got to be, and I always thought he was a very good example of walking that tightrope, you know? It's a hell of an experience. I mean, it was, you know, I can't imagine my life for the last few years if that hadn't been a part of it. It's a huge part of my life. And I think it will be a huge part of my future, you know? Because as long as there are new generations kind of reading Tolkien, watching these movies, that one I know is going to be, it's going to be a big part of, if I should live so long, it's going to be a big part of, you know, the next decades of my life, you know. It does suddenly hit you that, wow, yeah, I came here 2.5 years ago with these people and we've gone through a real thing together, you know. And it does suddenly hit you, think, Jesus, we've spent a long time doing this thing that we've all believed in and we've come a long way. I always feel that no one knows, and no one who's going to make a film knows this world better than Peter does, you know. We always felt in very good hands as far as that was concerned, like safe hands for someone who, and not only Pete, but, you know, Fran and Phil as well, who they love this material. They love this source material, and they kind of, for the duration, certainly the time we're doing the film, they live and breathe it. Bilbo knows there's no glory in either killing or dying in violence, but he has seen that sometimes, in his experience, it's been necessary. But he would never, ever have the attitude towards war, for instance, that the dwarves have, and particularly Thorin has once the sickness of greed comes onto him when he gets back to Erebor, you know. Bilbo wants to avoid war at all costs, you know. And most of the dwarves do as well. They want to avoid it, not at all costs, but at some costs. And Thorin wants to have war at any cost, almost, you know.